So to make a long story short, the internet is amazing with all kinds of different amazing content and amazing videos. I'm sorry I'm laughing in the middle of my intro, but so I found this guy on YouTube. Oh, what's it doing here? He has a couple different channels from what I can see. He's got one called Palmer Trolls, and I found this one called Ben Palmer, because that's his name, Ben Palmer. But what he does is he goes around and he messes around with scammers and like multi-level marketing people and like sketchy companies. So let's hit play and just see what kind of dialogue we can create here. Let's get out of
I had an interview with World Financial Group, a pyramid scheme company that preys on college students and people in financial need. I wasted about 30 minutes of their time before my professionalism started to slip.
Right, so where does that leave most people? Like, where do most families end up?
Jail.
For what?
Being broke as shit.
Yeah, I suppose.
Broke ass.
So ultimately, he's on these interview calls, and he messes with the interviewer. And again, some of the companies that he deals with are sketchy. But let's just keep on. Just some of his responses and the way he messes with the interviewer is he comes up with some pretty interesting stuff.
Those, man.
Huh?
Broke bitches.
And yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing for a second. I'll be really direct with you. I'm getting an odd feeling from our overall interaction between.
Oh, the interviewer is picking up on the way he's messing around. I'm getting an odd feeling from the vibe I'm getting from you, sir.
You know, the initial conversation and everything here, and I'm just gonna go with my gut instinct and say it's probably not gonna be a good fit.
Man, sorry, I'm just kind of bummed. I didn't know this is just gonna fizz out like.
He's trying to act all depressed about it, even though he's messing with them.
I guess I'm not really good at interviews, but I'm good with people. I have 300, at least 300 couple friends, 300 million.
He's still messing around. I got 300 million friends. Who has 300 million friends?
Okay. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. Like, the whole thing keeps getting odder and odder. I just wanted to double check too, and like your LinkedIn profile is gone.
What?
Like, yeah, what's your last name?
McMillan?
McMillan. I had a
He's giving aliases.
Davidson for this time.
Oh, that's weird. I'm McMillan.
Yeah, okay, well, you could probably understand my skepticism then, because...
I figured you seem more like a Davidson guy than a McMillan.
Still messing with him.
What's that?
You seem more like a Davidson guy than a McMillan.
Well, no, I thought you were Davison.
I'm McMillan.
Right. I had an interview booked with Davison, who was a captain in the Navy in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So when you hopped on, and you didn't quite look like the guy.
Oh no.
Or any of that. None of that fits.
I was a staff sergeant in the Air Force in Cleveland, Ohio. That's why when you said something about military, I said, yeah, I was in the military. I was never a captain in the Navy.
Huh.
We got to get the real Davidson. Do you need help finding him?
You need help finding Davidson? I'm McMillan, but I can help you find Davidson.
Because he sounds like a good fit. Captain. He's a captain in the Navy.
I'm gonna end our conversation here.
This video is sponsored by Buzz Humble. Buzz Humble.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna stop our interview here. This is getting too weird for me. So now he's talking about Buzz Humble, his sponsor for the video about, I guess, like finding a cheating spouse or it's finding a cheating girlfriend or whatever.
There's a website that can help you find out if your partner is cheating on you by finding out if they have a dating profile on apps like Bumble. It's even found people who thought they were being slick by using an alias. By sponsoring this video, Buzz Humble is helping me invest more in my content. So let's all thank Buzz Humble for outing cheaters and helping me mess with scammers. I interviewed with a company called Mattresses by Appointment, a scammy mattress company that traps people into selling their overpriced mattresses.
You in the mattress or home the mattresses?
Scammy. So he's gone from his I don't know what the first one was, but this next company is about selling mattresses. Let's see how he elaborates with this guy, and he still continues to mess with people.
Now?
I don't have a registered business. It's more of a kind of like a thing I do on the side, a side hustle. I have a boat, and what I do is I have mattresses on the boat, and I sell them to people on the water. I live off a pretty popular river, a lot of tourists, and when people come by on their boats, I try to get them to hop in the boat with me, and then I show them my mattresses.
Who sells mattresses from a boat? Unless you have like a big long yacht or like a decent sized boat. Who's selling mattresses from a boat? And it's like the people on the other end are still listening and like thinking it's believable, or who knows what they think, but it's pretty comical.
It's the best mattresses that I have.
Okay.
I'm on the run a lot, you know.
Hopefully not from the law.
Well, yes, the law, but does that disqualify me?
No, we don't do background checks.
Thank God. Yeah, it
We don't do background checks.
involved the boat business. I was just trapping people on the boat so they couldn't leave. So,
And then there's silence on the other end.
are we, what do I need to do to get started?
But these are some questions that the review team wanted me to figure out.
What were some of the questions?
Well, do you live in Union City?
Yes, I just moved here, but it's a temporary. Like I said, I'm on the run a lot.
Doesn't sound like to me it's the right fit.
Why would that be?
Because you said you're on the go a lot, and if you're moving from town to town and you open one up and...
But
It's almost like he's having a hard time maintaining a straight face with some of his answers.
once I get my own thing open, I'm going to stay there.
Okay.
So I'm good if I start one in Union City.
Yeah, if it's approved. It has to go through our approval process.
Oh yes, it has to be approved. There's an approval process here.
Okay.
So, okay.
If you let them know, I have been convicted of felony fraud many, many times. And so if you let them know that, I think that would actually help.
Okay.
I think that would actually give me the job.
Okay.
Because like I said, I did have a boat.
All right.
I had a boat, and I would get people to come on the boat, and I would just try to sell them the mattresses. And if they didn't want it, they'd have to jump off the boat and swim. And a lot of people, that wasn't an option for them because they didn't have a life jacket. So, in a way, I was doing what you were doing by trapping people into buying the mattresses that are overpriced and telling them that they're underpriced. Then
Oh my goodness. The little rhetoric and the lingo that he goes through with these people, whether it's a video chat or on the phone or whatever it is. Oh my goodness. Just and then like the eeriness and the silence on the other end is a whole nother piece to it.
having them try to sell those mattresses without an option because they did sign a contract with you, It's almost like the same thing. That boat situation.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, the silence is too funny.
Well, let me let them know, and then we'll be back in touch.
The performers at the dinner theater Medieval Times have been trying to organize for safer working conditions and higher pay. The company's CEO doesn't think they deserve to be paid more than around minimum wage. And the company's gone out of their way to get the TikTok account banned that the Medieval Times Workers Union started because it contained the words Medieval Times. And when the American Federation of Labor shared a TikTok about this, they tagged Medieval Times in it. So Medieval Times changed their username so people wouldn't come and comment on their TikTok. And when they changed their username, it left their old one available for anyone to sign up with. So I got it, and I now run the TikTok account for Medieval Times. $12 an hour. $11 an hour. $10 an hour plus tips. $10 an hour.
I don't really know where he's going with this one. Actually, this is almost the end of his video. We've only got about 10 or 12 seconds to go.
Or no tips. Unpaid internship. Just doing this for exposure to get their foot in the door. Medieval Times. Maximum performance, minimum wage.
So anyway, I found him, and he's got some pretty cool content. I'll probably be doing a little bit more of him from time to time because he's got some funny little zingers that he drops on people.
The reason we exist is because...
Pause. Come over here. Come over here. Oh, now it's not responding at all. Uh-oh, now it's not responding at all. Uh-oh, now it's not responding at all. Oh my goodness. What's this thing doing? Oh wow, I'm stuck on record, guys. Oh wow, thinking. There it goes. Oh wow, that was funny. Boop.